Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We are starting a new classic career. That's right, there's a lot of changes coming up. I know it's daring of me to start a classic career in the middle of all these gameplay changes still. Years later, that's alright. We're going to start and hopefully we'll get through it. Look at that, we got a dog already. A boxer, oh boy, we're going to keep him this time. We're not going to lose this dog. Got it all figured out. Got my thousands of hours of gameplay behind me. I'm going to put him inside for now. Just in case there's a tsunami wave comes by or something. So we'll put him there. You stay there for now, oh dog. Alright. So what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Well, starting a classic career. So I don't have anything unlocked. I have a basic boat that I can use. What I was hoping was to just explore around a little bit here and maybe find a crate or two so I could unlock like tires and then maybe build a small vehicle. Now I did test the base engines and I see that they have fixed the base engines. So remember before, I don't know if you remember before, if you're a new subscriber or whatever, the base engines had their own ATM value and it was different from the pumps and the fuel tank value, ATM value, or whatever, air pressure value. So what would happen is the air pressure would deplete in the engine, regardless of how fast it was depleting inside the fuel tanks. And what was happening is you would burn through like 10 gallons of fuel or 10 liters of fuel, and then it would just stop because there's no more air pressure in the engine, but there's still plenty of air pressure in the tanks, right? So they finally fixed that. And now there's air pressure in the tanks. And there's air pressure in, yeah, so here I'll show you, we're in classic career. No custom menu. So I'm just going to run across here. There's a lighthouse way over here too. I was thinking maybe I'd just do a run and just kind of like this would be an intro to the classic career here. We're going to go all the way through. I decided to start in the desert. I don't know why. I just thought maybe we'll start here. It's a little more challenging because you can't buy fuel. So you have to hunt around for the fuel that you want, and we need to be a little more creative. I see they adjusted some of the resource prices. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to reapproach resource gathering. Wow, no crates. I wanted to reapproach resource gathering again in that sense. I built 2 more ships for liquid. One is just like a larger, tugboat, and the other one is it's a big ship. It's just meant for carrying fluids. It's very basic. It doesn't have monitors or nothing. It just has a few pumps on it and some ballast tanks in the bottom, and that's it. 2 ballast tanks I think on the sides. So I'll just be using it to ferry fuel. So the game plan is to unlock and earn enough money to get the oil. Then I'm going to save enough money to spawn this huge tanker ship because it's very basic. It doesn't take a lot of research. Maybe large modular engines. I don't know how long that's going to take. Anyways, and oh, this goes underwater here. Cool, they fixed this. This is cool. Yeah, so we've got that. Basically, with the changes that they've made now again to refining and stuff, the question remains. Okay, the question remains. What's the best avenue to make money again? And what I mean by the refining changes, well, I don't know what they were in the past. I think it was like 1 unit of diesel gave you half a unit of diesel and half a unit of jet fuel. It was something like that. So to the point where you produced enough where the furnace would continue to run and you were still producing diesel. Now it doesn't seem that you can do that. I'm not 100% because I also had a lot of pipe work in the barge. So it could have been that I had to prime the system as well, and I didn't get as much back than I thought I did. But basically, I used 2 full tanks, right? 2 large tanks of diesel and 2 single refineries, which had, maybe I need to add more. That's what I might need to do, is add more. They had 2 diesel and 2 jet fuel outputs is what they were refining. So I might need to change that. That's probably what I need to change. I had to add more of those, and then it would work. Okay, so I still need to test that, which I will. So that's the goal here. I have a simple well. I'm going to plant the simple well on land, drill, because it's easy. It's not like going way out to the ocean. We'll get there eventually. Yeah. I want to be creative, and I want to go do a creative industrial series. But right now, I'm looking for crates because, like, wow, no crates anywhere. It's either that or I have to wait for a mission, right? Like, you know. I was hoping. Is there a crate up here? No. I was hoping I could start. Oh, 1 overboard passenger. Okay. We could go for that. I don't see. I wonder if that's the overboard passenger. That is. Look, we can see them right there. Oh, if I wasn't so far away. All right, let's see if. Oh, okay. I don't want to fall down the stairs. The railing that's not really a railing. Whoa. Okay, I'll check inside the houses, and then these are nice. I like how they did the inside of the houses. But like I said, we'll see how their next building game is. This one's pretty good. So if they add to it in a positive way, it'll work out. Okay, I don't see any crates. That's kind of sad. Now we got to find our way back, and I have to try not to fall off the cliff. So let's do that. I'm just hopping because it seems to be the fastest way to like travel. That's the hospital over there, so that's where we want to go. The cliff is right in front of me. But I don't want to. Did I get to the right spot? Actually, maybe I did. There we go. There's the road here. I'll just run down the road. Middle of the night. Oh, is this taking me? Uh-oh. One of the roads wraps up. Yeah, that road wraps up and around. It would have taken me back over there. I have to go down the cliff. Yeah, so that's pretty much where this is going to go. I want to reapproach the mineral gathering again. So, excuse me, sorry about that. Clear my throat here. The ultimate goal is to automate collection of minerals. Alright? So I'm going to try and set up, with all the technology fiddling around that I've done, I'm going to try and set up some automatic mineral gathering machines. Because the minerals are just out here on the landscape, right? And I can send them to the iron mine and that kind of stuff. And they can mine until they're full. And then they can drive either along a set path, or I can have a vehicle pick them up. Like that kind of stuff. That's sort of where I want to try and do that with this. And I think it's possible. Because, so, we know how to get the XY, right? And we know how to use the GPS to get our current XY. And we know how to give them a pathway. I think I'll have to figure that out. See how I can give them an X and a Y pathway. But it shouldn't be pretty easy, like using the Lua to create a folder. And then one value will be the X value and one value will be the Y value. And it could use the GPS to sort of find its way from where it is to where it needs to go. Right? It could be a simple machine. When it gets low on power, it needs to have a docking station that it can dock at. And what I was thinking was is there could be a whole bunch of them inside the mine, and maybe each one has a single bin on it, so it can get minerals, right? One mineral node. Because the mineral nodes, they do respawn, and they're in static XY locations, right? So you could set up a whole bunch of them, and you could just have them go out, mine, and come back, and then walk away. And then when the minerals get to a satisfactory level, you could just come back, collect it with another vehicle, and away you go. That's kind of what I was thinking. So I want to see if I can do that. If I can get vehicles sort of driving across the landscape on their own. So they'll need docking stations where they can refuel. Probably they'll be diesel based. That'll give us a reason to refine the oil, right? Yeah, I think that'll be really interesting and really neat at the same time. Huh. I hope he's still alive. He's been overboard for quite a while. I'm thinking about that while I'm running back here. I'm like, oh man. Normally I could just press the home button and fly, but we're in creative mode. We're not in creative mode anymore. We're in classic career mode. So we have to fight gravity, unfortunately. And where am I going? Okay, right over here. Here we go. Let's go rescue this person. Should I rescue them? Yeah, it'll be a bit of a run. And that'll be today's video. Just sort of an introduction. Yeah, so that's what I want to try. I want to try automated collection. So we could send them out to the oil rigs. They can collect the oil automatically, and then they can go over and wait in an area where they could deload it and stuff. We're going to do something like that. Try and build some structures here that we can spawn. Alright, let's go down here. Of course, we'll be using the oil, the anchor as well, for a lot of that stuff. Just so it doesn't move around, it stays positioned, right? Oh, let's see here. What are we going to use? Oh, let's use this guy here. A starter boat. Alright. Let's roll. Oh, I see the boat already. Says there's a person overboard. We're searching for the man overboard. Good thing the weather is nice. Here, I'm gonna remove the waypoint here. We'll just go. And he obviously doesn't have a transponder or a blinker. I don't see one blinking in the water, so we're gonna get there quick. Yeah, the reason why I say I dare do classic career, they're still talking about making major changes to the game coming up. And so when you start a classic career, it's one map, right? So any changes that they make moving forward won't be on this map. Oh, there, I see somebody blinking in the water. Cool. So if I run into any issues, hopefully, yeah. I'll have to keep checking the patch notes to see if they're resolved in the updates. Alright, let's rescue this person. It's just over there. So I have a defibrillator, a couple of first aid kits, some glow sticks. Glow sticks are really handy, especially when it's dark. There's this boat there. Oh, he fell off quite a ways. Thinking I might redesign this, actually. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll rescue this person, and then I'll redesign this a little bit, just so it's got a little more pizzazz to it. Yeah, it's got a little more pizzazz. I'll be standing instead of sitting. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Alright, where's this person here? I don't want to strike him, hit him with the boat. Wow, he's way out here. Way out here, brother. There he is. Alright, who's the captain? Alright, captain. Let's get you to the hospital so they can check on you and make sure everything's okay. Away we go. We'll have to come in over here and run across, unfortunately. This is why I was hoping at least there'd be a crate. Something. I don't see a crate in the water. Nothing. I'll have to do some more rescues. Is that a crate way over there? No, nothing. Whoa. So hard to be steady on the water with this little boat. Nothing. Well. Can't say I didn't try. Yeah, so I think it'll be exciting, and I think having automated vehicles is going to make the game a little more entertaining. I think the key to all this is having the data center, where all the data comes back to you. And that needs to be close to where you spawn in the vehicles, so the logic can connect. At least that's my understanding of it. I don't know how the coding is, but that's just the way it is. If you're too far away, the logic doesn't seem to want to find itself. Even if you're within the 20-kilometer range of the antenna, it doesn't matter. It still won't make that connection. So you have to be a lot closer. But even vehicles that go and mine the raw gold and then drive over and sell just the raw ore is extra income, right? All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, this is a nice little boat. But we'll change it up a little bit. Change it up a little bit. Make it look a little more, have a little more pizzazz to it. All right, my dear. You come with me. We'll go for a little splash there. All right, let's go. Oh, the sun's about to come up. I guess that's a good thing. You seem to run a little bit faster too when you're carrying someone. Yeah, you gonna follow me? Yeah, let's go. All right. Perfect. She's a sprinter just like me. Perfect. That's what you need, right? Hopefully you're a triathlete. Not quite. That's all right. There's the hospital. Doctor will take care of you. Yeah. That's that. So I guess this will be first mission, and we'll do a boat. We'll build a boat. Why not? We'll build a boat. I think I have a pretty good idea of how we can build a nice little starter boat. Oh, really? I think as soon as you start jumping, they don't follow you anymore. If I remember correctly, remember that's how it was last time. When you jump, it depends on where you are. Alright. I'll just carry you then, milady. Seeing as how you don't think walking is necessary. We're almost there. Oh, I didn't check the back. Maybe there's a crate in the back there. Alright, there you go. 3,000. Nice. Okay, got 3,000. Nothing. Oh, what do I have for? And I got 6 research points. Did I not get any research points for that? I guess I didn't get any research points for that. Uh-oh. So you don't get research points for rescuing. I'll go through the footage here, but it looks like I didn't get any research points for. You start with 6. I got $3,000 though. That's pretty good. So money, not RP. So how do you get RP then? I wonder if it's just from crates, maybe. Right? That's a change they made. You used to get research points, and so that's why now you just get money. Interesting. Oh yeah, we'll go over here. All right, well, I think that's going to do it actually for this video here. In the next video, we'll build a little boat, and we'll take it for. Oh, this boat's. Oh, that's not good. It's just sitting there. You know what? Let's go new vehicle. Let's clear that vehicle. I want to build a little boat. I want to just kind of go over just like what it takes to kind of build a nice little. Do we have the floats? We don't. Okay, all right. So we want it to be like, we want it to be fairly wide. That's what gives us our stability. So, I mean, that there would probably be good on the bottom. And then we want it to be it would probably be about that long. If it's too big, we won't be able to propel it very fast with our engine, right? So we have to be careful. We don't want it to be too big. So if we do something like that, let's see, if that was the bottom, let's see, it would have to be, what am I thinking? I am thinking like that. Yeah, I'm thinking like that. Okay, and then one. Oh, you know what? Let's bring that out by 2. Yeah, that could work actually. So I don't actually need this here. Is it just gonna be like floats on the side? And then right, we could just do that. Let's see here. We need a couple of tanks in the bottom. All I have right now are medium tanks. So, we could do that. 2, 3. Okay, and then how wide do we want these things to be? Probably there. Probably there. Oh, so I need this to go too. There we go. I wonder if that float's going to be a little bit too big. I'm not too sure. I don't even know. But it will come around to about here. We could do something like that. There we go. And then, so this comes up like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the music because we've got the Stormworks kind of battle music going on in the background, which is cool. So that would come up here. I guess this is kind of the bottom of it. Let's see where we go with this. I wonder if that could even just like this. Let's see here. 3 and like that. Okay, okay, okay. And then we can do that, and then that way it doesn't matter how they're. These are just for decoration, really. I could come up like this here. Oh, this comes out to here. Well, that's going to kind of look awkward. It's going to kind of look awkward, huh? Let's see. Oh, the music must have stopped. Alright, I'll turn my music on then. Yeah, music. Alright, so we'll get rid of this. This will have a lid on it, I guess. Right up to there. Oh, we'll do that, and then, let's see. Spawn that, see how that looks. Cool. I don't know about the front, but maybe I should just make it that wide. Just forget about this here. Whatever this is. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see, we'll come across here. Come into there. Whew. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Nice. And I could just come in like that. Alright, and then this. I still think this should be cut back. here? This here. Like that. There we go. There you have it. Little hole. Alright. It's got some sort of feature on the bottom, whatever that is, I don't even know. And then in here, basically we just need the rudder. We need the rudder. I wonder if I want to do a rudder or if I want to do. I guess I don't have any pivots, do I? Nothing. I don't have access to anything like that. So unfortunately, I do have the turret ring. Ooh, that might be a little dangerous. Might be a little. All right. So all we have access right now is the rudder. So we'll do that. All right, and then the propeller, obviously, we just need one of these. Perfect. Now, as far as the motor goes, the engine, turn that off. This is what I love about these little engines. They're so easy to, they're just like plug and play. So we only have that many medium tanks. I'd like to put a couple more medium tanks on here. Yeah, at least one more. That'll work. Okay, so then what do we have here? This is our coolant, right? This is our exhaust and our fuel. So exhaust and our fuel. Have access to a radiator. Just like that. And then we can do, let's see, we can come up. And, oh, I need access to the, I see it's too tight. There we go. I wonder do I have enclosed? We do start with the closed pipe. Okay. And then that's air, right? That's air. Yeah, and then we have RPS, which comes out of there, which we can just do this here. Like that. All right, and then we'll just take this pipe here. Perfect. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Now we go back to blocks here. There we go. Okay. So we have that. And this is our fuel. I guess I want to close this in, right? It would be nice to. All right. I'll just seal it off over top as well. So we need that, and then we need air. This will have to be a solid pipe. Oops. Not a T-pipe. Ooh, this is a T-pipe? Not yet. Right here, solid pipe. Boom. And then we want the red one here, solid pipe here. And then this way. There and there. Holy moly. There we go. Alright, so the air, it goes through there. That's exhaust. We still have the gas. Awesome. Awesome. And we can just do that. I don't have access to the air, so we can do that. And that. I don't know. We'll have to figure that. We'll have to figure that part out. Okay. And then that's the RPS. That's it. That's it. That's it. Oh, what we need is the T on there. Not that one. This one here. Has to be able to breathe. Alright, and then that'll have a gas release valve on it as well. And then the rest of this we can just close off. Just like that. Cool. Okay, so now let's carry on and see what we can make for our boat here. Turn that on. Let's see how that looks. Pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool. So we may as well run this. Oops. We may as well run these right out. Just like that. And I'll just put the exhaust tips on them for now. So hopefully the one engine is enough. Where do we want to put the batteries? Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and then the other thing we didn't do is put the generator on here either. We'll put that down here. What do we need? We need this one here, the cross. And we do have access to the generator. Alright. Now we don't want this to be too expensive. So far we're at about $6 grand, which is okay. We don't want it to be too terribly expensive. Alright, so we'll connect the electricity. Doesn't have any lights on it or anything yet. We'll worry about that in just a moment. What I'd like to do now... So it's going to need at least one more layer on it here. Let's see, it's going to need at least... For the filters, let's see if I can figure out a way around this here. Because it's already getting pretty tall. Pretty tall. All right. I guess what would be next? Seat? Oh, we can't stand up unless I use a control handle. Yes, that's right. 1, 2, 3, I think 6 is the control handle. 5 is the control handle. There we go. So now if we spawn this in, piloting it like that, I guess that's alright. We just need something that's fast. Starts. Alright, and then of course, I don't know what to do about these covering of these filters. I really want to do something about it. Maybe, just come in like that, and then we'd have seats here. Something like that, and then I can just have equipment here, ropes and whatever, whatever. Okay, so one is going to be start engine. The other one we don't have is a clutch either. That's going to be really important. Okay, and then what I want is W and S, clutch pressure, A and D, and then we need a throttle. And I think that one capped out at 0.85. Try that. And that can come to here like so. And that is pretty much that. It'll spawn with the fuel. Do we have, I don't have the logic here to be able to add it all together. And or, that's all the logic we start with. So I'll have to wait on that. So I'd have to have a dial. Let's see, I wonder, it should, no, it won't give me the overall capacity, it'll just give me the capacity of each tank. So, and there's what, 1, 2, 3, there's 4 tanks. So, can I put one there? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we have obviously our heat and our RPS. Heat, RPS, let's get those connected right away. Let's see, temperature, RPS, and then tank content. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, let's kind of give this sort of a I don't know, just sort of a different kind of feel to it. Let's see if we did that. 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Has to come up even more. Has to come up to there, at least 8. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. I guess this could actually almost be closed right off. A small little boat like this, it probably would be. Probably would be closed right off, right to there. Where it's sealed, and then it would probably just have some anchors in there. Oh, actually, you know what? This here would be like this probably. We could do that, and then let's see here. There we go. It's like a whatever you want to call that. There we go, little truck in the water. Oh, that's hilarious. And we need some lights on it, right? We need some lights on it. Oh, it needs to go down. It needs to go down just a little bit. All right, then I'll have to test it out and see if it's fast. All right, let's spawn that in. It looks all right, you know. Let's see, throttle. Oh, it doesn't have any power. All right, that needs power. And then what I'm going to do is, you know what? Do I have access to the? I don't have access to the blinker. All right. I was going to make those lights blink. What do we want? Number 2 could be the lights. All right. So number 1, start. Number 2, lights. All right. Save that as thing, whatever. It has its own ID. All right. And then we'll just crank that up to maximum. We'll start it. No, something's wrong. It's not going to start. It should have started, but it's not going to. What's going on? Let me see. Oh, it has air. That goes down into the fuel tank. Maybe it doesn't like that, actually. Maybe it doesn't like where this one is. So that means I gotta do this here. So it's right off the back? Yeah, right there. And then take the gas and I guess we could do that. Perfect. This thing should be a little bit wider. It should be a little bit wider too for its. Okay, something else is going on here. What is going on? Air. I wonder if it's the gas filters on. Shouldn't be. On the air. Huh. So strange. It has fuel, yeah? Is that the problem? Fuel tanks are getting air. Alright, fuel is flowing to the engine. What is wrong, engine? What is your issue, engine? RPS. Oh. That. Okay, that should be like that, but I mean, that's not a reason for it to not to start. Uh-oh. Oh. Maybe, okay, something's going on. We've got our throttle. We've got our clutch, which is WS. Yeah, temperature. RPS. It's got start. It's got electricity. Okay, so something's going on here with between the exhaust and the air intake. That's the exhaust. Let's see. Let's just try this. Get rid of the... Let's try that first. I don't know. I don't see why that would matter. Let's go. Electricity going to the... What is going on? No. Wow, this was supposed to be a quick and easy stream. Here, and now I'm fumbling around with this engine. Alright, let's see what I did wrong here. Okay, so we've got the... Probably burying it was not a good idea. It's connected, yeah. We've got our fuel. Coolant in, coolant out. Fuel in. I wonder if I need a pump. I don't see why I would need a pump, but I might actually... The only other thing I can think of is this here. Is that, but I don't know why. I don't recall ever having not to. That's okay. It can be flooded and still work. No. What's going on? I just had one of these things working. That's not burying this thing. Figure this thing out. What is it not getting? I might need a fuel pump. Let's try that. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I don't know why I would need a fuel pump. No, not for this engine. So this is our exhaust there. That's our air there. Yeah, that's exhaust there. That's air. That's air there for the engine. Okay, so then one of these generators perhaps? No, I don't think that's the case. I really don't think that's the case at all. That's our RPS. Let me see. That's our air. That's our exhaust. Maybe the throttle isn't connected here. Aha. Aha. There we go. See? Had to have been something silly, right? Alright, spawn that in. Yeah. Oh, okay. Mistake number one. Mistake number two is... Alright, no power to the clutch. I know, it's a strange looking little boat, right? I was just like, let's try to build something that's kind of a little bit different, right? Whoa. Look at this thing go. Woo. Okay, can't turn. Can't turn. They're inverted. They're inverted. Do I have the invert? I don't. Ugh. Wow, do you see the power that thing had? Alright, so that's our A and our D. A and our D. Alright, so I'm actually impressed. It had a lot of power. So I'm thinking it can make this thing a lot wider, especially on the sides. So yeah, maybe that's what I'll be up to here. Oh, that's right. It has to go from... From the there. If I cut that, and we go 1, 2, 3, and we paste that. And then we take this, and we cut that, and we go 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's actually pretty good. That might be our maximum. That might be our maximum here. This is all basically just airspace in here now. Don't like the front. I wish there was something I could do about the front. It just looks kind of... It just looks so awful. It looks so awful. I'm going to end up having to turn it into like an actual boat front for its size. Alright, let's do that. Let's figure it out here. It's like a big truck on the water now. Let's see. Put that in there like that, and then that can go in there like that, and then that can go like that. I like it. I do. Oh, no. We need pipe here. Oh yeah, perfect. Alright, so that's where we're at. Okay. So then, I guess, I could just carry on, honestly. I could just carry on here with this. If you go from here. So either I could just come up really sharp, which it probably should. It probably should, honestly, just come up really sharp. Alright. Whatever. That was actually just kind of dumb. something like that. It would just come up sharp, tall. Huh, I guess I really didn't want to design something that was kind of like, make it bulky, but that's really like, that's, I guess kind of how it should be, really. I could tweak it. Tweak the sides. It should be okay with the engine. Let's see if it's going to be okay with the engine, shall we? Hey, you know, it always starts with something, and then you never know where you're going to end up, but it always starts with something. Sometimes it becomes something, a lot of times it does not. Okay, so probably what we wanted to do is we wanted to widen. Let's see, let's get rid of this. Let's make it into a proper bow. Alright, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that, and let's get rid of that there. Okay, so proper bolt. What do I mean by that, proper bolt? Well, at some point here it should flatten. So this should flare out. It should flare out. To there. Let's see, shall we? Let's see where we get to with all this shenanigans. Yeah, that could work. Keep that the edge, right? There we go. Obviously, I'll be moving those now that we've reshaped the vessel. Okay, so then it comes around here. It goes to there. And at some point, it needs to round itself back in the back here. It can't be square. All right, so let's see. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of that. We'll get rid of this. Let's see. Just do that for now. It's not going to be that long, hopefully. I'm hoping I can just kind of taper it back, and then of course this will be like this, right? And it would probably, I don't know, it would probably be like maybe about that long. We can make it about that long, I guess. I mean, we're not hauling liquids in it. We're just rescuing people. You know, that's kind of cool. And then of course we get rid of these because this now becomes the outside of the hull. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. This will be wider. Let's see. If we get rid of this here. There we go. Ooh, I like that. Let's see if we can do something here with this. Probably not. Let's see. Probably not. That'll have to stay something, a shape of some kind. Alright, but that looks alright. That looks alright. Like I say, we never know. Never know what it's going to look like when I start. I never know. But you just got to go with it. Just got to go with it. And just keep creating and creating and creating until it just doesn't work. Alright, doesn't work anymore. Whatever. Let's try something else. So obviously that'll be, you know, wider, right? Would be like that. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It might even be a little bit higher. You know, maybe in the back side here. Come back to like that, maybe. All right, well that's pretty rocking. That's pretty rocking what we got so far. I don't know. This could be cabinets or something like that. And then, like I say, I still want to have seats. We'll put them here, actually here. All right, then let's fire this thing up and see how it can go. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll probably do something like that. All right. We need rudders. And then we need a propeller. Now this one here, I'm not going to do W and S, I don't think. I think I'm actually going to do another, don't have the keypad. So I'll have to do another throttle here. And this one here is actually going to be our clutch. That'll work. WS, where are you? A and D. Alrighty. Okay, that's going to do it there for that. And this is going to be between, yeah, 0 and 1. Alright, let's save that. See that? the old one, the old little, whatever you want to call it. See how this one looks. Not any better, to be honest. Not any better. Could use a bit of weight in the back. A lot of weight in the back. A lot of weight in the back. It's tall too, right? It's really, does it need to be so tall? Fortunately, I do have weight blocks. That's hilarious. I never had to put. Let's try that. Let's try that. Almost a bit too much. A bit too much. A bit too much. I'm thinking it might have to, like for its size, I might end up having to extend it just a little bit more. Just so it has some like performance in the water. Like I probably got to cut that. I probably extend it maybe at least probably to there. And we'll do this. Yeah, for its size. Alright. Okay, I want to take this thing out and I want to actually just test it out here. I keep adding to it. Man. Yeah, that might be a little better for how deep it is in the water. Let's see that there. How does that sit? That's not bad. All right. All right. Probably need power there. Yeah, so I mean, I'll just keep chipping away at the boat here. It's just, it's something. It might be something. Oh yeah. It's not going to be super fast. Or is it? That's pretty cool. Just needs a little bit of refinement in the shape. And I'll keep going with that. All right, well, thanks for watching. This is going to do it for today's video. We have a new kind of starter sort of mission boat. I'll just keep working away at it and making sure that it's good to go. It seems to be all right on the fuel. Yeah, seems to be all right on the fuel. Cool. Wow. Again, I just don't know about the how I feel about the height. Like versus the length, right? There's not much. I mean, if we did that, this might even be an alright starter fishing boat as well. You know, I hadn't thought of that. Just with the length, the shape and stuff, this might be an alright little fishing boat. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Alright, well, this one's been a longer one than I normally... I don't know what we're at. What do we have for runtime here? Holy moly, over an hour. Alright, so that's it. Started a new career. We're going to go for oil. I'm going to build a few things. Like I say, I want to tackle industry and a few other things. And for now, we're just starting with trying to get a first boat going. So we can do some rescue missions. I think we've got it. I think this will do it, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I think this will do it. Although it seems like it's still a little light in the back. It seems like it's still just a little too light on the back side. And then something was up with this. Alright. Spawn that in. And if I put two of those little motors on it, this thing will be really... Oh, that seemed to help. That was a bit too much. Yeah, a bit too much. Alright, so we'll remove one row. So that's pretty much where I'm at now, right? We'll have to do our droppings in here. And we'll have to save it every time. And we'll have to make sure that... I got 7,000 left after I spawn it in. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Alright, let's take it for a little rip then, shall we? Nice. Not bad, not bad. I mean, for a single engine. Probably could use two. Probably could double up. I might just double up the single engine down there. Yeah, if I double it up, add some more fuel to it. Look at the heat though. Hold on. Hold on. You have a problem here. Cool. Well, I'll do some more testing on my own time. That's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.